And there is excitement in the air today in San Diego. We've got an early match day on a Saturday. Kickoff is at 1:30, and today we are going up against another Southern California, potentially rival LA Galaxy. I've been super excited for this game, and I actually got 2 seats to this game because I wanted to get an angle of all of SDFC's goals that are definitely going to happen today from both sides of the field instead of just one. Man, it's really busy here already. Of course, it's 2 Southern California teams, and just like what happened with LAFC, I'm sure a lot of Galaxy fans are going to be coming down to San Diego to watch this one. And I have heard rumors that there's going to be a TIFO today, which is super exciting. The only other TIFO that we've had was on our inaugural home match, and from asking around the community a bit, because I didn't really know how TIFOs worked, it sounds like we're going to have them at really important games or rival games like this. Again, maybe aren't rivals yet because this is our first match in San Diego at least, but we did beat LA Galaxy at their home in the first game of the season and the very first game San Diego FC has ever played in MLS. So we're going to have to keep that going. Now, there is a lot to talk about with Galaxy and the season that they've had so far. I mean, I'm sure most people are aware of it by now. LA Galaxy actually won the MLS Cup last year. They have a total of 6 total trophies. However, going into this season, LA Galaxy are actually winless. They have not won a single game for the entirety of the season so far. It's a historically bad start, not only for them, but for any team in MLS history. So we're going into this pretty confident, I'd say, as San Diego fans. I mean, of course, we're going to anticipate a win at home from any team, but especially against a team that's doing kind of bad right now. However, I'm sure the guys are still taking it very seriously because even though they might be on a bad streak right now, we don't want to fall into a trap and take a loss at a game like this. I did also see on SDFC's Instagram page yesterday that Rey Mysterio is going to be the keeper of the flow tonight, which is super cool. I've been waiting to see Rey Mysterio at a game ever since I very first came to these matches. Rey Mysterio is one of my childhood icons, and of course, knowing that he grew up in San Diego, his whole 619 thing, I absolutely am so excited to see him in the stadium today. As always, there is Fan Fest today, but let me tell you, I just walked around it and it is crazy busy right now. They have all sorts of kids activities, they're doing free haircuts, meet and greets, free hairspray, and all sorts of other giveaways, stuff like that. There are a lot of people down there and it's just completely crazy. So I'm excited to see all those people actually flood into the stadium. For anyone who's curious, today was actually my first time riding my electric scooter to the stadium, and man, it's definitely a game changer. I think I'm going to be doing that from here on out. I've kind of had a progression since the season started. At first I was using the trolley, which I do still recommend, especially for people who don't like to walk, but after a few games I ended up walking, just parking down the street and then taking like a 10-20 minute walk to the stadium depending on how far away the parking is. I've definitely been enjoying doing that more than the trolley, but I think I found the perfect way now. So what I did today is just park where I normally do when I walk, but bring my electric scooter. There are bike racks here. They actually have free bike and scooter valet as well, I guess to incentivize people to come to the game those ways to prevent traffic. But I was able to get from my parking spot to the gate in like 3 minutes on my scooter. Normally that's like a 15-minute walk, so I'm super stoked and I'll probably be doing that from here on out. And of course, I have to do a little bit of a plug here. If you are looking for any sort of SDFC related merch, my wife and I have been working pretty tirelessly on our sticker store. We have all sorts of different designs for San Diego and SDFC related stuff. Right now we're selling stickers. We have the newest edition right now, which is Willie. He'll be on the store really soon, and we'll be doing t-shirts and other merch here in the future too, so make sure to check out sdlife.co. Let's head into the stadium. All right, so I was heading into the stadium. I actually ran into some Dago boys. They bought some stickers from me. They were super cool. I've actually talked to several Dago boys now. What does the team mean to you?
The team means to me a lot because we never had a team right now, so until this year. So it's like, it's going to be good, man. We're having a good year for our first season.
Is this your first year watching MLS?
No, actually, no. I've been watching like different teams from MLS. I was looking at a lot of LAFC, but now that we have a San Diego FC team, it's my hometown, so you know, it's going to be good.
Do you want to shout out your YouTube?
Sure. The YouTube is the Diego Boys 1904. And I'll be there, and I'm trying to learn at it. I don't have enough videos, but we'll be there probably sometime next year.
And I did also just run into Tony here from San Diego.football. He has a podcast, website, does all sorts of sports-related stuff here in San Diego. What's your thoughts on LA Galaxy's start this year?
Well, it's been a rough one. The reigning defending champions for LA Galaxy have had the hangover of hangovers for a championship season. But from what I've heard from some people in the press box for LA Galaxy, it says like, look, they're not playing bad, but the results are there. They're not playing anywhere near the level of San Diego FC, who have really cemented themselves as pretty much the watermark along with Minnesota and Vancouver in the West.
What are your thoughts on San Diego's start then? Good for inaugural?
They were ambitious coming out. They had a lot of promises, and right now they're delivering. And that's something that I love to see, is those doubters getting those mouth shuts, including myself. And I love to get my mouth shut. And San Diego FC is definitely proving me wrong, but right in a lot of different ways. And it's been an excellent season. We'll see what happens on the second match against LA Galaxy, the champions here.
And score prediction?
Score prediction, I think on 2 balls and a mic, I said 3-1. 3-1 San Diego FC will take this one.
And I'm calling it 3-0. So we'll see what happens. Clean sheet. I think we got it.
San Diego.football. We have 2 balls and a mic. You can check us out on Instagram, on YouTube, on X, Blue Sky, San Diego.futbol.
Awesome. Check them out. I will say there are a lot of LA Galaxy fans here, and there's a lot of energy coming from both supporter sections already. They actually have even more security this match than they did for the LAFC game, probably learning from some of their mistakes because there were definitely fights and things at the last one. This time around, there's a specific entrance for the LA Galaxy fans, and it's actually a large gate that basically just cuts off any point of access other than straight to the supporter section. Of course, it's the same way on the other side, so for San Diego supporter section, they're also not allowing any Galaxy merch in there to prevent any fights. I'm hoping that we don't see any fights this time because we definitely did at the LAFC game.
For today's match, presented by Snapdragon, between LA Galaxy and your San Diego FC. goal scored by number 7, Diego Fagúndez, in the 40th minute. Scored by number 14, Luca, Torre.
There we go. All right, so that's halftime. We're looking at 1-1. I was worried because I thought LA was going to be up at the half and us have to try to make up ground in the second half. LA has just been playing a lot better all around this game so far, in my opinion at least. It seems like they've created a lot more opportunities and have just been more solid on the ball. There's actually a moment right at the beginning of the game where Dos Santos was way out from his box. They tried to chip it over him from way far away. Luckily it didn't go in, but yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining around me about how high he plays. Honestly, I think it's probably a good thing because San Diego's just a team that pushes forward a lot. They expect the midfielders, the defenders, and I guess even the keeper to be playing really high up on the field. So I'm assuming it's not even really a Dos Santos thing more than it is a direction from Mike Barras or some of the coaching staff telling him to play that high. But regardless, LA did score first, but within like a minute later we were able to equalize. So doing good so far. Is actually a lot of fun sitting on that side of the field first. I was able to get a good view of the LA supporter side, and now I'm going to go to my seats here in 101. It looks like the view is a lot better, luckily, than the view I had in section 102, so that's good. I am excited to see more of Frontera and the supporters section on this side of the match now, and maybe be a little bit closer to the goal.
Yeah, we're working with you out of town.
And that is game. That was a very, very exciting finish. I was actually pretty convinced that it was going to end in a draw. But of course, we had to pull one out right at the very end. Chucky got it with the header. And man, it was really, really exciting. Honestly, one of the best moments I think we've had so far. And just one of the best matches we've had so far. I think everyone anticipated going into this that it would be pretty heated because it's another LA team. But especially because LA Galaxy has had such a rough start this season. They really needed a win and at least needed a tie. And we were able to get away with the win. So that is good. But if you'd bear with me, I just have to vent about it a little bit because after the game ended, I went over to the supporter section. I was hoping I could maybe take a picture with the players or get something signed or something like that, and also just wanted to kind of experience what it's like there post-game. But there was all sorts of fights that broke out, and it wasn't just fights on the lower levels where everyone was potentially safe. The fight actually broke out up in the 200 section where the LA supporters were. I guess what happened is one of the LA supporters had snatched one of the banners from one of our supporter section when we were back in Carson at the beginning of the season, and they ended up flashing it up there, and it pissed everyone off, I guess. So supporter section versus supporter section started clashing. I'm someone who definitely does not like the fighting. I don't agree with it, but if people are going to fight, they should at the very least be doing it on level ground. You know, if you're going to fight, at least do it where no one's going to get thrown off a ledge and could actually potentially die because of a soccer game. To me, it's just absolutely crazy. I know people can get crazy and kind of stupid when they drink or when they get heated about sports and stuff like this. So again, if fights have to happen, just come on, at least do it where it's not going to be a fatal event for someone, because I think that's just ridiculous. It honestly kind of turned my stomach. I was trying to get footage for the video, but I'm hesitant to even show it because I don't think it should be something that should be televised. It's just something I don't agree with. And it seemed like someone got pretty seriously injured too, because there's cop cars, there's an ambulance now, so I hope everyone's okay. I hope this does not continue to happen, and I'm assuming there are going to be some sort of consequences either for the supporter section or for the entire team as a whole. I've heard that stuff like this can be taken as far as playing in empty stadiums and not even allowing fans into games. So I really hope it doesn't get to that point. I do not condone violence, and please just stop doing this, guys, because this is not what soccer's about. This is actually the reason that I was hesitant to bring my kids to this game, or honestly for any potential LA games in the future, is because I don't want them to be exposed to the fighting. I'm assuming no one would hurt one of my kids, obviously, but my kids shouldn't have to see it happen. They shouldn't have to see someone potentially getting thrown off a ledge off of the top stands. I think it's just crazy. And by the way, I just want to mention that every single LA Galaxy fan that I met today has been super cool. Everyone's very nice. I actually sat next to an LA Galaxy fan during the first half. We were talking about the differences in our supporter section and theirs. Everyone was very cordial, very nice. There's no animosity between anyone regular like us in the stands. During the second half, I wasn't directly next to an LA Galaxy supporter, but I did hear a lot of conversation happening around me because it was a pretty good mix of SDFC and Galaxy fans. So if you start seeing the footage of the fights and all this and that happened, the riffraff, just keep in mind those are the very, very few of these fans. I think that most every fan in the stadium today was very nice to each other, and no one really wants to see this happen, but of course the loudest voices are heard the most, and the people that made bad decisions both for San Diego and LA are going to be in the limelight, I'm sure. So I just wanted to shout you guys out, all of you LA Galaxy fans that made the trek out. Sorry that you had a loss. I could tell that the team was pretty devastated at the end. By the way, note to self, wear some sunscreen next time. I meant to bring it, but I just kind of forgot this was a midday game. I absolutely got burnt today pretty bad, so don't make the same mistake I did. I'm at my car now, but I just wanted to say again that the fighting can't keep happening. I mean, there's a police copter flying around. I can't make out everything it's saying, but it's playing a message saying something about kinetic energy projectiles. So it sounds like fighting's still happening, and it sounds like it's probably getting pretty bad because there's been all sorts of cop cars and everything. So this is just crazy. I hope this doesn't happen again.